Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Pelicans. The confident scorer Jordan Poole planning to provide offense as they prepare to face the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pelicans, Thunder, up next. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Magic, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Beers is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the center, locking down in the middle. And for the Thunder, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And one of those high variance teams, at times the Pelicans seem like a factor, but other times they falter. How do you evaluate them?
Yeah, they certainly have some top-tier talent at the top of the roster, but they've had a very difficult time staying healthy, and ultimately that always interrupts your momentum.
It sure does. Pass to Fears. Over SGA. Fears' shot is off. Here's Dort. Whoa! He flew in. Wow!
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's New Orleans. 6-point game. Wiggins against Williamson. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here's SGA. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Misses the three.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Williamson against Wallace. Williamson left side. Pass to Fear. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charity strike shot. Gets the front of the rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's SGA penetrating. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. First team foul. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Now here's Williamson. His last outing, he had 24 points. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
The Thunder leading by 6. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Saddiq Bey.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. just by looking at the true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Pelicans trail by 6. Fears with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Wiggins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Right wing. Wiggins against Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Yeah, you know, it simply comes down to effort. They were out-willed, and that just can't happen.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Williamson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Clock at 6. Pass to Fear. And another 3 for New Orleans. These teams are getting a double dose of each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Oftentimes, the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Fear. Pass to Queen. To the paint. Here's Fear. Out to the right wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. To the middle. And there's SGA on the assist by Wiggins. SGA's got his second basket of the game. Pelicans trail by 10. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Hits it from three-point range.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And it's SGA penetrating. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Thunder. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out New Orleans. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. Here's Queen. No scoring in this one. Six to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder leading by 9. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following Lou Dort's 3. Here's Fears. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fears' shot is off.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Wallace misses.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
And Fears has it in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother Jeremy Jr. play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Alex Caruso is checked in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple shots and altered others.
Now, Fears. Williamson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Fears has got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. SGA feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Queen. Williamson against Williams. Lets it go from 11. The Thunder pull it in. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust, not only physically, but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely, it changed everything for his approach.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. Number one, the Thunder.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
And here is Poole. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Now here's Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, their closeouts on shooters was impressive, and they kept them uncomfortable the entire game.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. Near the three-point line, it's Poole, and he knocks down the jumper.
The contest was there, but that won't deter Poole. He's not afraid to let it fly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Poole looking it over. Pass to Queen. No good on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. The lead is 15. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Queen.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
They set the pick. Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Poole gets it to go.
Well, that is crafty right there by Poole, skilled around the rim with his ability to finish.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And it's Mitchell in for SGA. The Thunder leading by 13. Caruso with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Holmgren can't hit.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Bay. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Holmgren. And the Thunder lead by 15.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Pelican shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Back to Poole. Launches a three. Thunder with the rebound. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Caruso. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low, he can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
On the free throw, no good. And Tim, you look at some of the advanced metrics. Alex Caruso is one of the best defenders in the modern era.
Yeah, Kevin, that impact is rare for a guy who is 6'5", but he grew up on the court in College Station, Texas. Basketball is in his veins.
Mitchell outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To Holmgren, 5 on the clock, out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Number 55, Devon Lee.
Six seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Poole puts up a deep three. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Mitchell is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
And so Looney nails both of them. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And yes, it's good. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Back to Poole. They set the screen. Misi with the ball. Working on Holmgren. Clock is at 3. Bay drills it from outside. Bay's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Caruso. The three from Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Poole against Mitchell. Nailed from three-point land. Alvarado's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Joe passes to Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. Shoots the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Poole on the wing. Covered by Joe. Poole kicks to Bay. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holmgren the pass to Mitchell. Back to Holmgren. To the inside. Williams. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poole outside. Bay with the screen for Poole. Looking to get back on track here. Bay, no good. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Caruso. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Alvarado. And it's Mitchell missing. Pelicans trail by 15. Poole the pass to Alvarado. Poole outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Poole's got 7.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Marcus Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Queens checked in. Zion Williamson comes in for Yves Missi. Herbert Jones is checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Pass to SGA. Good defense by Poole.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Good on the bucket. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he has gotten better at reading defenses. I really like when Poole takes his time and allows the pick and roll to develop.
SGA finds Mitchell, and that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Poole. He's got 9. Williamson is screen on SGA. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Poole.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
New Orleans has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. There's a screen. Here's Williamson. A rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, Fears. He's got 8. Here's Poole. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from SGA. Mitchell outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Poole outside. Pass to Queen. Now Fears. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Joe's got a pair of triples in the second half for Oklahoma City.
This is what makes guarding Shea so hard. He reads the defense, and he knows when to kick it out for a 3.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for Chet Holmgren. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Fears with it. 8 points for him. To end the run with the drive.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Outside, SGA. Out to Wallace. This one for 3. And Fears pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 16. Williamson left side. And the layup's good off the glass. Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Williamson in the post. He's against Wiggins. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Inside. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Dort with a screen for Wallace. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Tim, the Thunder with an MVP and SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. They've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Carlson's checked in. When you talk about a player with quick hands, that's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. Here's Fears. Defended by Dort. Fears' shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Wallace. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Fears. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Williamson beyond the arc. That's good from Fears on the assist by Williamson. And now that's 11 points for Jeremiah Fears. The Thunder leading by 17.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pelicans shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Pass to Williamson. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Now to the line for Oklahoma City, number 34, Kenrich Williams.
Williamson right side. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Oklahoma City has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. Wiggins, that's a screen for Wallace. Now, here's SGA. Guarded closer. Dort misses.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Queen. They double him with Wallace. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Outside, SGA. To the paint. Wiggins, right side. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fears has it in the corner. Williamson outside. Kicks it out to Jones. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got 6 points. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball, played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rooms, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 14. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Jones from outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that one.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Fears. Queen the pass to Williamson. Out to the right wing. Now Fears. Over SGA. Fears' shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
But I'll tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back over to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Wallace. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Jones. Here's Fears. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shai can go wherever he wants on the court.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've got a chance here, so let's now look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, the league's stingiest teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Pass to Jones. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wiggins against Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Jones from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
3 points.
Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 14. SGA kicks to Wallace. Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pelicans trail by 16. And for all the talk, Jim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Now, here's Dort. He's got 11. Now, here's SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Holmgren's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Williamson. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dort with the ball. Jones covering. Dort kicks to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. And the Thunder another 3.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Over to the wing. And they get it outside Jones. Jones with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pearson shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's SGA missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Wiggins with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And Jones has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Wiggins finds SGA. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williamson looking it over. Outside, Jones. And the Pelicans miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Fears with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Jones. Trying to get something going. Again, the miss by Jones.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the arm and still able to finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Dave's checked in.
One shot.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wallace. A wide open look here for Caruso. Buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got 5.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
And there it is for him.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Oklahoma City has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. Fears with it. 13 points in the game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
SGA passes to Caruso. Here's the 3, and the Thunder another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Thunder?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Bay with the screen for Jones. Rebound by Williams.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Yeah, Holmgren looking unstoppable right now and showing you the entire offensive package he has.
New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Jones the pass to Queen. It's Jones on the wing. Defended by Caruso. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Here's Fears. The Thunder making the shot. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 32 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Fears. 13 points in the game. There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Bay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bay's got 6.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. To the wing on the left. The steal. Pass to Caruso. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And here is Williams. For 3, Mitchell. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. tonight. Here's Fears. Now Misi. Down low, just 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
And not one to back down. Bay right in the teeth of the defense.
Williams finds Caruso. Pass to Mitchell. Now Williams, defended by Misi. Now here's Caruso. For 3, Mitchell, and the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kenrich Williams out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell, and it's Joe in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Alvarado, no good on the 3.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. Here's Joe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Poole against Williams for 3. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pelicans. Here's Mitchell. The 3. The Thunder with another miss.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. Off target with his 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Bay against Caruso. They set the pick. 3-pointer. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, Bay with it. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Here's Joe, a 3-ball. Caruso, no good. Williamson against Mitchell. The 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Now Mitchell. Williams passes to Joe. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, knocks down the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Poole with the screen for Williamson. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queens checked in. Alvarado with it. Clock at 6. Poole with no one around. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City, number 34, Kenrich Williams.
The Thunder have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Pass to Joe. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Here's Poole. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Now Williamson. Poole on the wing. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Caruso kicks to Mitchell. It's over Bay. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Here's Alvarado. Williamson left side. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Williamson. And here is Bay. No good from outside. Williams passes to Mitchell. Williams with the ball, and it's Bay picking him up. Joe finds Williams. Joe, good.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado, taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado to the wing right side. And the Pelicans miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Joe. There's the three. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
So it's the Pelicans now. Now Alvarado. Williamson left side. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell finds Joe. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Williamson against Williams. Williamson double team. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Alvarado missing. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-1 run to the inside. Williams passes to Joe. Now here's Williams. Stolen by Jones. Here's Queen. Williamson outside. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
First free throw is good. And Greg, we know, is a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Carlson's checked in, and it's Jang in for Williams. Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
For 3, Mitchell hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder. And here are the Pelicans now. Pass to Queen. And here is Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. Traps in the tray.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his third of the half.
So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Queen. There's the triple. Caruso grabs the miss. Now, here's Mitchell. They get a hand on it. Pass to Fears.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2
Greg,
minutes.
when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be a three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
What a dunk by Williamson, putting on a show for these fans.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. And here's Jang, and there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 6, Jalen Williams.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from deep. Joe can't get it to go.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Williamson in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Good. Williamson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Joe. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Mitchell outside. .44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Fears pulls it down. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Mitchell outside. Here's Joe. Pass to Jang. Latre. The shot, no good. Fears with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.